right, we are going to look at our Thursday vocabulary page. And let's see, we're going to look at, I'm going to go in here and log in. And we'll go right in here to our drive. And here's our template. All right. So this week, putting the words in alphabetical order, we're going to start out with, let's see, affect, right? It's going to be our first word. And then our second word, let's see, B, C, we have climate. And we have erosion, I think comes in next in alphabetical order. And then we have E, F, G, H, habitats. And then we come up next with H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. So we have radiation. And then we have some S's. We have species. And let's see, I think there's only one. Is there only one S? Radiation, R, S, species, ST. So it's going to be species, then traces. Species. Oops. I have to spell it right, Karen. Species. And then we have traces. And then we have vast. And sorry, this keeps the cameras in the way of me typing. So let's sing our alphabet song. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. So it looks pretty good so far. Now remember that we're going to put the parts of speech, right? So we have affect is a verb. And the synonym for affect is influence. And then our next word, number 2, is climate. Climate is a noun. And the synonym for climate is conditions. And then we come down here to 3. And there we go. It's a little bit better focus there, I hope. And then we come down to 3. And 3 is erosion, which is a noun. And the synonym for erosion is abrasion. And then number 4 is habitats, and that is a noun. And the synonym is environment. Okay, then we come over here to 5. We may have to back this up a little bit. I think we're going to have to give ourselves a little bit more room. So number 5 is radiation, and that's a noun. And our synonym for radiation is emission. And then number 6 is species, and that's a noun. And it is animals was our synonym. And then number 7 is traces, and traces are a noun. And we had memento. And then number 8 was vast, and it is an adjective. And our synonym was boundless. Okay, So we've done the first two sections. Number 1 matches number 1. Number 2 matches number 2. Number 3 matches number 3. 4 matches 4. So we're going to move on to do the next part, which is definitions. And so for number 1, I have the word for number 1 is affect. So it means to act on, to affect change. Oops. My typing skills aren't great anyway, but when the camera's in the way, it's even worse. Number 2 is going to be hi. Number 2 is going to be climate. And so the definition is the prevailing conditions of a region. Okay, and then number 3 is erosion. So it is the gradual wearing away. Or disintegration. Of something. Okay, and then we have word 4. Word 4 is, the word is habitats, and so our definition is the natural environment of an organism. And then number 5, if we're looking on our chart, which I just zipped back on, number 5 is radiation. Then we have species. So radiation is the process in which energy is emitted. Okay, and then we have traces. RST. Oops, sorry, number 6 is probably not traces. Number 6 is species. Species, then traces. So species is a category of biological classification. And then number 7 was traces. And traces is a fragment. I hate my laptop. It does that all the time. A fragment or a hint. And then our last word is vast because it starts with a V. And vast is of great area or extent. Okay, so again, number 1 is always going to match number 1. So if you have effect, these are going to match. So they have to connect with number 1. All the number 1s are going to be the same for the same word. And all the number 2s are going to be for the same word. There's a couple of you that you just don't put these in alphabetical order and then you get them all wrong. And that's really a shame. So take time, make sure that you're putting them in alphabetical order first. Okay, and I'll do autofocus again. So I know it's hard to see them. So hopefully you can see them okay. All right. Hope this helped you. And I will talk to you later.